Well, hi there guys, Mark here. Welcome today to a final thoughts review on the Sinnis SMR 125. Stay tuned and I'll give you my thoughts on it. So I've had this bike for about 2 weeks now. The nice people at Sinnis have lent it to me, and in that time I've done about 350 miles on it. Been really impressed with it. It's a whole lot of fun, this little 125. If you were in the market for a full-size 125, definitely give one of these a look. But what we're going to do is just have a walk around the bike, and I'll give you all my thoughts on all the various parts of the bike and how I found it in the 2 weeks. Just starting off with the engine. It's a very smooth engine, it's very free revving. It's made by a company, Hyosung, so it's a good solid engine. I'd have no doubts about its reliability. It's a good sort of solid engine. It's very free revving. This engine makes the 14.5 horsepower, so it's a full power sort of A1 licensed engine, and you can really feel that. Top speed is somewhere around about 65 miles an hour. I did GPS check that, and it actually does do that. The speedo overreads by a few miles an hour, but that's to be expected on all bikes. But all in all, the engine's very smooth for a 125. It's very revvy. It pulls well from low down, and it really does have a really good top end sort of power to it. It revs right out to at least 10,000 RPM. The clutch is very light. It's got a good nice early take on it. Gearbox, again, very slick, very positive, no problems at all there. Finding neutrals nice and easy. So all in all, the engine is a good performer. It's very strong, and highly recommend it. Fuel consumption, I got about 90 miles per gallon, which is totally acceptable. Now it's a pretty small tank on this, about 6-7 litres. I was getting around about 100 miles before the fuel light started flashing. So you may be able to push it to about 120 miles maximum, I would say. But all in all, very good performance from the engine there, and very impressive. So just working through the bike, all the controls are nice and tactile, all very simple to use. High and low beam indicators, start stop there, so all very simple there. Nice small but perfectly formed little LCD dash there, showing you the revs, gear indicator, which is really nice, clock, trip meters and fuel gauge, so no problems at all with that dash there. Now the seat on this is pretty tall. I can't remember off the top of my head, something like 850mm, so do bear that in mind. I'm not a tall guy, I'm 5'7", 170 centimeters. I could just about touch down at 5'7" tall, so bear that in mind. The only saving grace is that the seat is very narrow to allow you to get your legs down easily, and also the suspension is quite soft, so when you sit on the bike it does compress down a bit, so it's not too bad. Just talking about the suspension, it's got long travel suspension, and it's really good at soaking up the bumps. Very, very plush, compliant ride. Even on the bumpy roads that we have here in the UK, didn't have any problems at all. It's got really good handling. Front forks, a long travel forks. You've got a lot of travel there, so again, you know, it really does go well over the bumps. The SM-XE is the same as this really, with just the knobbly tyres, so I'll be reviewing that one as well soon. Tyres are by Timpson, 110 on the front, 130 on the rear. Again, really good grip. I had a lot of fun leaning this around the bends, even in the sort of winter conditions here at the UK at the moment. It was very secure and sure-footed, never had any slides or anything like that, so all good in that respect. Braking, I was very impressed with. Single disc on the front, twin piston caliper with a pedal disc. Really strong brakes on this, on the front there. There is a little bit of dive when you put the brakes on quite hard, but all very acceptable. So yeah, lots of feel and power from the front brake there. Excellent. Again, we got a single twin piston caliper on the back here, and lots of control on the back brake. I like using the back brake through town at slow speeds just to sort of steady myself, and plenty of feel and control there from the rear brake. Exhaust sounds really good. It's got a nice little brap when you open it up. It's quite addictive actually, and I'm sure there are other aftermarket options if you want to go even louder. Overall fit and finish of the bike, the paint quality is all very nice with the plastics and the graphic kit. All the welds on the frame look good, no problems at all there. So build quality wise, very nice indeed. Lights are very good. I've taken it out at night time. High beam's good, low beam is very good. It's got a good sort of swathe of light. It's a very wide beam on the low beam, stretches right across the road. So if you had to do a lot of night riding for whatever reason, the lights are absolutely fine on this. There's LEDs all round, LED indicators, LED rear light there as well. So all in all guys, a great 125. I mean, there's a lot to choose from in this market, but I'd recommend this if you wanted something that looks really cool. It's got the full power 14.5 horsepower engine that you can really sort of tell it's got those extra couple of horsepower compared to other 125s. But the general sort of riding position is very upright. Nice and upright position, lots of leg room, so if you are a tall guy you've got plenty of room up here for your knees and your legs, so no problems there at all. As I said, Sinnis have been out for quite a few years and they make good bikes. They're well made these days. The quality of the Chinese bikes has really improved these days, and can't really fault them now. So there you go guys, there's my final thoughts on the Sinnis SMR 125. A great looking 125, I'm sure you agree. Supermoto style. Good engine performance, very good tyres, lots of good grip. The overall handling is excellent, suspension's long travel, so it's very smooth suspension, and clutch, gearbox and engine performance is all very good. Give you a little start up. So as you can see, it sounds pretty decent. As I said, I don't know if I mentioned, but the engine is very smooth. It's very free revving. It revs right out to 8, 9, 10,000 RPM very well. And it's got a good top end power. So all in all guys, a great fun bike. Hope you enjoyed my first review on it. If not, I'll post it at the end of this video, and post your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the Sinnis SMR and the Sinnis range in general, and I will catch you again in another week or so for another review. This is Mark signing off guys. Take care, ride safe and all the best. Bye for now.